Guys, deluded Gooner. Now, obviously, Giroud didn't have the best of seasons. What I mean by he clearly was frustrated. He was out of the side. I've always believed that Giroud can actually contribute to us, but the role he serves, especially to the latter stages of the season on the bench, that's his role. I mean, you're a plan B. You come off the bench, you chip in. Like I said, we know about his numbers are decent. We not to get into the story of Giroud again. You can check my previous videos. He does contribute. There's no way around it. But what I will say, sorry about that. Take that out of my pocket. It's itching me. What I will say is, I am happy whether you're Alexis Sanchez or you're Kieran Gibbs. I mean, I like to see players are not happy when they're not playing. I mean, no one likes to see players just sitting down, comfy lifestyle at a relatively big club. I'm happy to see he's not. He's very vocal always. He's talked up his chances of returning to France. He's also said that he's got unfinished business in the Prem. But what he also said is that he won't tolerate another season. The language didn't sit well with me because it's changed from I'm not happy playing, I want to play more to some sort of demand. I mean, we know Wenger's a facilitator, and on one hand, it is good that everybody feels a valued member of the side. Everyone feels that they can, whether you're Alexis or Coquelin or Gibbs, like I said, everybody feels like they can chip in. Everybody feels like they're important. That's how that keeps the harmony. All of that stuff is good. Personally, I would go for the Ferguson approach. So it's a bit different, like in the sense that he had John O'Shea, Park Ji-sung, good players like that. They weren't as important as the Rooneys and the Cristiano Ronaldo's, in the sense that they weren't going to play as much, but they knew they're going to be important in some sort of different stages, and there's clearly levels to the importance. Park Ji-sung not the best example because I actually rate him pretty highly, and for me he's a key player. But you get where I'm going. Now with Wenger, like I said, it does work well, but when it doesn't, you now have, quite frankly, average players talking things they shouldn't really be talking. I can't tolerate this. I can't this. Of course, he's not happy that he's sitting on the bench. World Cup next year. France national team fans are very vocal about Giroud. You look at how Benzema didn't go to the Euros; they were booing him, and he's got a terrific record for France. I think he's only a couple actual goals off Benzema. Yes, Benzema's had a ban, and Benzema is better than him, but yeah. But judging by them comments, if you want to go Giroud, I think, like I said, 20 million. I do believe he can chip in, and I'm not on forcing him out per se. But if he does want to go, and if the Marseille 20 million bids and shouts come back, you've got to let the man go. He's 30, 31 or whatever, World Cup next year. He's in the role, what he's like, similar to Theo, like I said, the role he spent in the second half of the season on the bench is what he should be. We should be looking for a quality striker, or if not, certain other players at the club we play a better standard of football, a type of football better yet, when he's on the bench or whatnot. Yes, Giroud can chip in some games, and there's games you need a wide man, not wide man, a man to hold it up, and a target man. I'm not on forcing him out, but for 20 mil, every player has a price. I've listed his age and things like that, and the way he's talking. Because for me, if I'm honest, I would like for you to stay on the bench. Of course, if you earn your spot and you're scoring goals, by all means, retain your place in the side. But for me, I would expect you to chip in, but I don't want you really to start, and I don't really would like to count on you because, like I said, I spoke about how we play without him and things like that. He's shown that he can chip in, but he's shown he's not the 20 goal, 18 mark we need, which the other clubs have. So there's not really any reason for him to really start ahead of everyone. Yes, he's got a better record by far than Welbs, and he'll always outscore Welbs, but the way Welbs plays gives us something. Welbs' finishing is atrocious, we know that. But for 20 million, every player has a price. See you good later, Giroud, to be honest. I mean, crap play. No, I don't want to say crap, but average / Joe Blogs players getting confidence to speak like that annoys me. It really does my head in. So, yeah, I really think 20 million or whatever he can go, because he is good enough to start at another team. He's just not good enough to start at a team that wants to win the league. Like, you cannot win the league with Giroud, like, in that sense. Like, he showed he can chip in, and he's got important goals and things like that. But for the whole of the duration of the season, you can't rely on it. Even if we look at the Leicester season, when Leicester won the league, he was terrific on the goal front, and then he went on a mad goal drought. And the way I look at strikers is, what do they do when they're playing poorly? When Costa's playing poorly, he's going to put himself around, he's going to throw his toys out the pram, he's going to intimidate defenders. Kun is still going to get into pockets. Who else? Kane is still going to put himself around. Giroud, when it's not going right for him, we see him arguing with officials, with players. Does be a bit silly. He doesn't make the runs. The ball doesn't stick at times. So yeah, 20 million, 20 whatever million, you've got to take him. Like I said, I'm not really for forcing him out. There's players that we need to force out, but it's not him. But every player has a price, and for the way he's talking, and for the plans next season, if we're being linked with whoever we're being linked with, and we're going down that route, you can't really say Giroud is going to get the football he wants or whatever. Guys, to Lou Laguna, I'm signing out. Yeah, just saw a rumour about Giroud and his comments about Giroud. Just thought I'd give my 2 pence on it. But yeah, comment, subscribe, you guys know already.